Hello, my name is Carline Crevecoeur, and I'm reviewing Lisa C's book, The Island of Sea Women. This was a book that the SCLO Library Wednesdays Night Book Club read a month ago, and we discussed it a few days ago, and everyone loved the book. It had so much to offer. The underlining theme was sisterhood, motherhood, matriarchy society, and it was about these two women, Misha and Youngsuk, that grew up, had different backgrounds, but yet they grew up like sisters and they loved each other dearly until later on in the book there was a misunderstanding and their relationship deteriorated and they went their separate ways. This book spans decades. It starts in the 1930s to the 1940s when Korea, which this is where it takes place, in the island of Jeju, which is the southern part of Korea. The Korean people were under the Japanese colonialism. There was some brutality around that time. After that, there was World War II, then there was the Korean War. So, in depicting these wars, there were some atrocities that unfortunately took place, and some of those parts were a bit difficult to read. However, the book goes on in describing a lot of other beautiful things like the sisterhood of the Henus, and they were divers. They were women divers that supported the family because it was a matriarchal society. And so they learned how to dive without any special equipment, without any oxygen tanks or scuba gears. And they had to face some of the terrors of the sea. And there were some lives that were lost. But through it all, they supported each other, they took care of each other. And there was a strong bond between these women. And they dove well into their 80s. This book is a glorification of womanhood, of motherhood, and it also depicts what could happen with friends when they don't learn how to forgive. And overall, this was a fascinating book. I enjoyed it, I learned a lot from it, and I hope you will too.